Hey, what's going on, guys? So what I have in for repair today is a Nintendo Switch, and what's going on with it is the LCD is broken. So we get no display at all. When we go to turn it on, nothing. Okay. The customer also want us to do a color swap. This is Nintendo Switch. I think this is Zelda. Yeah, this is probably the Zelda version because the little symbol there. I think I might be wrong, but regardless, let's go ahead and let's take this whole thing apart and let's switch it and let's do the other color. But all right, so here it is. This is the housing, the empty shell. Let's go ahead and let's open this package up and let's get the digitizer out. I think this might have double side tape. Nope, has no double side tape, nothing on it. It's gonna sit like that. All right, we're gonna do double side tape. So let's get that started. We're gonna use a clear double side tape. We have that corner. What we're doing is just taking everything out of that Nintendo Switch and just making this one a custom blue Nintendo Switch Lite. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but just to try and see what happens. Maybe that will actually help the LCD when I go to put it down. That little extra piece of double side tape. So now, because we don't want to scratch the screen up, we need to find something to put this on right here. Okay. And next is the LCD. And once that's done peeling off, then simply lay it in place. Okay. And there we go. That's gonna sit there. We're gonna put that off to the side, and we're gonna start taking the actual switch apart that we're gonna use for all the parts that we need. Okay. So we got the main board out and we have the sub board out. Okay. So now it's time to take out this mid frame and get it transferred over to the new housing. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Get the mid frame taken out, transfer over. Once we've taken out the mid framage and transferred it over, then we're gonna transfer over the buttons and the analog stick. But we don't want to do those before because they tend to fall and get lost. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so we put the mid frame in. Now let's go ahead and let's remove the buttons from that old housing and let's put them on this one. Like I said, I wish I wish Mobile Centrics had the buttons to put in. That would have been a really nice build, but unfortunately it don't have the buttons. So we have to use what we have and make the best of it, right? So let's continue on with this custom Nintendo Switch Lite. All right, so we transferred over the button. Let's go ahead and I think we're gonna put secondary board in first, and then we will put the fan and everything else in, and we get to test it. So let's go. All right, so I'm starting to put the buttons in, and I am kind of like the actual ZR button on there. And the reason why I put the ZR on there is because the R trigger will pop out real easily if it doesn't have that on top of it. But just remember that you want to put the Z or the LZ on right after you put the L. You put the LZ on. When you put the R, put the RZ on. At least for me, that works out a lot better, and I don't end up losing the spring that's helping it kind of bounce back. Okay, so let's continue on with it. Okay, so now we're at the stage where we can test all the work that we've done, try out all the buttons, make sure that all the buttons are functioning the way that they're supposed to, at least being able to click. If they're not clickable, then we have to go back and fix that. But let's go ahead and let's start testing those right now. 2.9. So that's enough for it to turn on. So something else is stopping it from charging, and it won't turn on. I'm just looking around for anything that might be out of place. Okay. Try again. Okay, that's better. Nope. Oh, so we are charging now. You can see the battery symbol on there. But we're still only pulling 0.1 milliamps. So 100 milliamps. Okay, there we go. It jumped up. So that's good. We have to peel these stickers off and transfer them over also. If we want this thing to look good, we have to do that. And there it goes, turning on. I mean, it doesn't look bad, right? With the black and gold. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and I don't think it looks bad. I mean, you guys can go in the comment section and let me know what you think about the black and gold. That I think that actually looks really clean, super clean. Now, if I had all of these buttons all black, which I have them here, I should have switched all of them to black. This thing would have looked really, really nice. But regardless, it's done. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Nintendo Switch Lite color swap from the gold to the blue. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.